Hi everyone, this is Mariam Keza and welcome back to Billionaires.Africa. In last week's Billionaires.Africa's stories wasn't just about wealth. It was about power. And power shifts in energy, new cross-border trade plays, and boredom rule changes. And today we are going to see who's gaining and who's losing leverage in Africa's the most strategic industries. So let's get into the most important headlines from the past 7 days. First up, in Nigeria, a major shift in the energy landscape. Aliko Dangote's refinery is now supplying about 62% of Nigeria's petrol demand. And that's a turning point for a country that has been long relied on imported fuels. According to Nigeria's downstream regulator, average daily petrol supply in January hit 64.9 million liters. Domestic refineries supply 40.1 million liters per day. And that is a domestic figure in largely the Dangote Refinery. So what is the real story here? It's only two things. First up is a market structure shifting. When local refining rises, import falls. And second one is it could mean foreign exchange savings and less exposure to global price swings if crude supply stays reliable. Abdul Samad Rabiu's BUA Food has signed an MOU with AD Sports Group and BUA Group in Abu Dhabi. The focus here is sugar refining and agro-industrial project and global logistics, including development, processing and logistic facilities at Khalifa Port. Bola Tinubu welcomed the agreement, positioning it as part of broader push to deepen Nigerian UAE trade and investment ties. But zoom out, the strategy becomes more clear. This is about industrial value add, food security and supply chain control, with Gulf acting as a gateway, linking West Africa to global markets. Now let's head to South Africa, where the shift is happening inside the boardroom. Patrice Motsepe is stepping back from executive duties at African Rainbow Minerals. He will remain as non-executive chair. This follows updating listing requirements from the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. At the same time, RAM has created a new role, appointing Jacques van der Bijl as a Chief Operating Officer, a stronger operation focus across platinums like gold, coal and ferroalloy. But investors will be watching closely. This is just governance compliance or the start of deeper operation discipline at a time of rising cost and uneven performance. Arthur Asse's affiliates and Atlas Petroleum has lost its stakes in Equatorial Guinea's Block 1. And the trigger here is a payment dispute while Chevron pushed to move the project forward. Atlas held 27% of the block, but that stake now is gone. It has been taken over by the State of Oil Company. And that clears the way for the investment decision gas development tied to the country's export systems. So the lesson here is very blunt. In capital intensive energy projects, minority partners can lose their leverage fast, especially when financing doesn't arrive on time. And finally, the different kind of investment. Naguib Sawiris is now backing an initiative to train 100,000 young Egyptians and connect at least 10,000 to jobs. The program is called Jasul AI Forest, meaning a bridge of opportunity. It's built on simple idea. Trainings should lead directly to the employment, with implementation support from digital schools and recruitment platform Shangalini. This is about aligning skills with a real market demand. That is your Billionaires.Africa's wrap-up for the week. All was about energy dominance, cross-border industrial deals, governance shift, high-stake oil politics, and talent pipelines for the future. Closing off, I am Mariam Keza, and if you found this very useful, make sure you like and subscribe, and tell me which story you want us to follow next time. So I'll see you next time. Bye.